All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Set and Forget podcast, where we're going to be talking about entrepreneurs, people that are money hungry mindset, and then we're just going to be talking about any way to, capitalize, whether it be off trading, other businesses, or just kind of hear other people's story to see how they made it, right? So today we got episode 3, and we got one of my boys out here. We got Drizzy Banks. What's up, bro? How's everything?
What up? It's a pleasure to be on here, bro. Thank you.
How to be? Yeah, bro. We've been me and Drew, we've been kind of chopping it up for a while. Like ever since I kind of started my trading journey. Like me and him have always been chopping it up back and forth. We always, we've always been talking shit, bro. So talk to me. How's everything been, bro?
Man, life has been good. I'm blessed to be here. Woke up on another unpromised day. Know what I'm saying? GJ's paying the bills still. So, hey, we all right.
Yeah, you just gotta set and forget. You were talking to me earlier when you came in, like the trade you took, it was going in your favor, but then you closed early.
Yeah. So literally I took a buy on GJ, caught the signal for my learn folks, and literally just I got out of it, and it actually pushed up a little bit more than expected, and I was like, oh, that's fire.
Yeah, you gotta set and forget, bro. So I mean, bro, today we're gonna talk about your journey. I know you got an interesting journey, kind of like mine. I know you had some big ups, you had some downs, and it's part of the game. I feel like everybody kind of has to go through that within their journey, not only just trading, but like life in general. And then we kind of give it out there to the people so they can understand, and they really see that they're not the only people going through these kind of struggles, bro. So talk to me about your journey. Like, tell me who Drew was before Drizzy Banks, before FIP. Before, talk to me about who you were. This is your first podcast, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So,
first podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, sheesh, life before Drizzy Banks, man. Working 3 jobs. I always used to work in call centers. Before I was Drizzy Banks, I was always a hard worker. I always worked for my dollars. Working 3 jobs, working from sun up to sundown. I'm talking from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m.
What would you do? What were your jobs?
I was working at call centers.
Working
at call centers. You familiar with Chewy? You ever heard about Chewy?
Chewy, no. I actually worked at a Pizza Hut call center, but for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Literally, I went on break. I think on my second week, because I worked for 2 weeks, but I worked for 2 days each week. Yeah. On my 3rd or 4th day, I told I got my break, I got my free pizza, because you would get a free pizza, and then bro, I never came back. Ever came back.
Dang, that's how you did them? You left when you got food?
Bro, I never came back. I literally got the pizza and I walked out, and I'm like, all right, I'll be back. I never walked back in.
Hey, listen, that's how it go.
Yeah, and then 6 months later in the mail, I got a $25 check. That's how much I had made that day or whatever.
Fire, yeah, shit. At least they still paid you.
Yeah, for real.
But nah, man. So I was working in call centers, and while one thing about call centers for sure that I always liked with my skill set with Forex is, one monitor is their requirements, their job. The other monitor, I have trading view, and I'm there perfecting my craft. So over the years, while multitasking at a job, just being blessed in that position to just kind of sharpen my knife and my skill set, every day was literally just clocking in, trading while working, clocking out, building myself, whether it's my mind, whether it's my health in the gym, or whatever the case. So kind of the Drizzy Banks that you got now is almost the Drizzy Banks that you got then. I'm just making more money now.
Yeah. All right, guys, so quick pause, giveaway alert. Last video, we gave away $500 to a random winner that, commented something on the post. He liked, comment, and subscribe. This video, I'm going to be showing you guys the giveaway that I did to somebody that just reshared my previous post. I gave it away to him a monitor, a 27-inch monitor so he could trade. You never know when you could be the next winner. Just like, comment, and subscribe. Next giveaway is going to be soon, and stay tuned for that. And it's because a lot of people, when they're in that first grind, how you said how you were in your at your call center, people don't really kind of see themselves where you are now 3-4 years later. They feel like they're gonna stay stuck there, but it's the consistency. You just got to keep grinding it out in order to get to that.
Listen, not only just the consistency, you have to kind of stay dedicated. At the end of the day, you have to be that person that you want to be when you look in the mirror. I tell everybody, when you wake up and you look in the mirror, or you go on social media and you glorify certain icons, you have the ability to kind of reach to those levels. What separates certain people from, what separates celebrities sometimes from certain people is just, the work ethic, the drive, the commitment, the dedication. So it's just, once you have those things under your belt, you have what it takes to be the next biggest thing. Is just, are you going to put in the work? Are you going to grind for it? Are you going to make sure that, the lessons that come with, working hard for it, are you going to kind of take those lessons and kind of run with it and grow with it from there? So It's the biggest thing.
Definitely the lesson part is something that like people gotta definitely get down pat. Like just because you taking L's, don't like I mean, it's a pretty cliche saying, like first you learn, then you take the off the L, then you earn. But it's like, bro, we all been through that. You get me? Like you're not gonna find any shortcut. There's not gonna be no way about going about it. And just because you're going through consistent losses, don't use that as an excuse to stop. You get me? Use that like, bro, if you're going through hard times, it's because you got high expectations. You get me?
I just look at it like God gives his toughest battles to his toughest shoulders, no matter what. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? The tough times is gonna really mold and shape you into who you need to be. So just take those lessons with a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying, as far as for the emotional side of it, and just kind of take it and take what you need to get out of it and just continue going. Just don't stop.
Well, talking about tough times, do you want to talk about one of your toughest times? I'll give some insights on my toughest times if you want. You don't gotta give us, the worst. It's bad.
Nah, man, I know the culture wants to hear it.
Yeah.
So one of my toughest times during my trading career was during my birthday. I'll never forget it. It was like my 3rd or 4th month of trading. I was being consistent. I was doing good. It was NFP week, and I was like, yo, things is lit. Made like about 20K profits, closed it out, was doing good. Rented a Wraith for my birthday. 2 days before my birthday, I rented a Wraith. Bought some clothes, everything, just doing Drizzy Banks.
Trader lifestyle.
You know what I'm saying? And boom. A big move. I see a nice setup, and I'm like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Over leverage the shit out of my account. I'm talking about like 30 lots. Mm-hmm. And NFP came, and it was trending in my direction, so I added 2 more positions. And at time my leverage is like 1 to 1,000, so I could risk more than what I had.
Yeah.
Man, that was a bad decision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit took my whole account. So in seconds, I wouldn't say seconds, in minutes, I saw my account go from 20K profit to zero.
Zero?
Damn. No stop loss.
Yeah, but did you go negative?
Yeah, I owed the broker money.
You owed the broker money?
I owed them like $1,500 after the fact.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty bad. Like, because the same thing happened to me, but not with like an NFP. This is like at the beginning, bro. When I started trading, I basically took it was some like I was trying to like still figure out whether like I'm a swing trader, or a scalper, or whatever. And then, bro, I literally would just buy or sell. So just throw in a bunch of positions, because like at the beginning, people just market. Oh, they're taking 25 different positions. They all have the same entry, but realistically you could just take one trade, like and instead of taking 10 different positions out of one lot, just take a 10 lot. It's going to be so much better for your psychology, for your account. You just see one trade open, not 100. So that kind of like marketing aspect kind of got me. And bro, literally, dude, what I was doing is I was just like buying or selling, and I fell asleep. Bro, I woke up the next day, bro.
Got your ass slipping.
Bro, it was like 12K that I owed the broker, bro.
Lit.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was really, really fucking bad. I ended up, giving the broker the money and all that stuff. That wasn't like a tough time. Like I've been through like, tough times, like personal wise.
Yeah, of course.
Not like trading wise. Definitely trading wise, that would be one of like the worst things, because like those were my reserves. Like I had like a set amount set on the side that I wanted to basically just use to like figure this whole trading thing out, right? So I would just deposit like $100 at a time, $200 at a time, and then kind of take those 100, 200 to then see if I could flip them or make the money or whatever. So then I had to owe all that money to the broker, so I basically ran out of money to like figure this thing out.
Damn.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting, but I mean, kind of like situations like that, I would never again not put a stop loss. Like I'm putting a stop loss no matter what.
And I try to encourage everybody, like, despite what you hear within the trading niche of, stop loss this, stop loss that, your stop loss is meant to fucking help you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like point blank, period. Like if you set your stop loss and the move goes against you, all you do is have a better entry to one, make back the learning opportunity that you took, and make more money on top of it as well. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to, set those opportunities up for yourself? At the end of the day, I'm a firm believer in psychology in this field. And Mark Douglas, big shout out to him.
Yeah,
he really kind of like paved the way with the mindset that you really need to have. Because one thing that really resonated with me was in his interview. It's about like 1 hour and 58 minutes and 11 seconds long. In that interview, he speaks on, he has a friend that, lost 9 out of 10 trades that he took, but the one trades that he did made him a millionaire. So it's like, damn, if he's really losing like 9 out of 10 trades and still going and still was able to become a millionaire, well, damn, shit, what the fuck am I doing?
You just gotta set and forget.
Yeah,
You just gotta set and forget.
Literally.
I mean, bro, like the best analogy that I could come up with when it comes to the no stop loss or whatever, like it's the same thing to driving, right? It's like driving with no brakes. Like, yo, you could trade without a stop loss. Like, you could do it. Like,
100%.
You could do it. You could trade without a stop. You could drive a car without brakes. Like, you could do it.
Fuck no, I'm not driving no car
I know.
without no brakes.
no, but you could do it. Like, you know, you kind of just, you know, pull up to the, you pull up to the corner slow, and then you go. You don't gotta stop at the stops, and you kind of just ease it through. But eventually, you're gonna have to get to that red light, and you're gonna have to stop. If not, you're gonna fuck your shit up.
Okay,
so
I see what you mean.
You get me? It's the same thing. You
can still move and gain traction. Just like,
yeah,
when it comes to kind of like stopping,
ain't
like, no stopping.
There ain't no stopping. So it's the same thing as like trading. Like, you could trade without a stop loss,
of course,
but like it's only gonna like end bad. You know what I mean? The end result is never gonna be good. The brakes is gonna put a stop to the car so you don't hit another car. Your stop loss is gonna put a stop to, you know, the trade going against you, so you don't lose your account.
The only way you could trade without a stop loss, unless you're disciplined as shit, unless you got discipline, unless you could handle seeing them out and drawdown and literally sliding that bitch yourself and closing it.
Yeah, or you got like a visual stop loss or something like that.
Exactly.
But even then, it's the same thing. Just
same shit.
Might as well just put it.
Literally,
bro. So talk to me about what were one of the things that made your trading better, right? So obviously we talked about a little bit of your struggle. So what were one of the main things you say that would separate you, that, you know, were, you know, took you from like those struggling months, inconsistent, to then you being profitable?
Honestly, backtesting, man. Backtesting, like really developing a strategy and just understanding how to backtest properly. Just really getting in the market and just kind of like, you know, finding my way. Because like back in my era of trading, there was a lot of simulators that you could use for backtesting, whether you could use the rewind tool on TradingView or you could purchase somebody's software to backtest. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Get your ass on the charts. And once you get on the charts, pick a part of the move, go from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, apply your technicals, and you're going to figure out what the fuck is going on. And me doing that consistently every day, even in live market conditions to where I'm live backtesting with the live markets, kind of just, you know, understanding what's going on, it really gave me that edge because, you know, every time I would backtest, I'd be like, well, damn, I was right. Or damn, I see what I could have did right here. And it kind of just opened up the probability and just the mindset of how I need to go about things, which is, I feel like, super important because when you're unexposed to something, you kind of wait for the situations to come to you. But when you go looking for it and you find it, you kind of know. And I tell every trader, like, you know, you could be consistent for a month or two, but you haven't been trading for a season. You haven't been through every experience that the market has to put you through.
Yeah, there's different types of market conditions.
100%.
For a fact, like, I mean, just because you were profitable, let's say Q1 or whatever, that doesn't mean you can trade there in summer. It's a completely different market in a way. Like, you know, it also depends your strategy. You could have the same strategy, but what I feel is like people change their trading strategy per trading market session. I mean, not session. What are these things called? The per quarter, because, you know, every
quarter.
Yeah, for every quarter. Like, oh, summer's chopping now. I don't want to hold trades. I'm gonna be a scalper. Oh, markets are booming. They're going crazy. Q1, Q4, whatever. Now I want to be a swing trader. Like, bro, whatever strategy you got to stick to it. Whether you decide to be a scalper, day trader, swing trader, you got to stick to that the whole entire year. Because then at that point, you don't have a consistent strategy. You don't have a consistent approach. You don't have a consistent anything. Your trading's all over the place. And then, you know, come around Q4. Let's say you come to Q4, and then basically you just came off being a scalper. So now you go to being a swing trader Q4, but you're trying to be a scalper and a swing trader at the same time, and it's just a mess. You know? It's
like fuck all that shit. It's just like, yo, pick one and stick to it.
That's it.
Like, I tell everybody, like, whenever you're doing anything, like, yo, in order to be the best, you gotta, you know, be good at something. So it's just like perfect being good at something. Stop trying to copy whatever the fuck you're seeing. Stop trying to get everything from everywhere. Focus on you at the end of the day. Focus on how you want to do it and what you want to be. At the end of the day, everybody should know that scalpers get a certain amount of pips here. At the end of the day, everybody should know intraday traders are going to move for a couple of hours. So it's like, do what also suits your lifestyle at that moment in time. But, you know, look at the longevity in it. Can you see yourself doing this every day? Because, like, I tell everybody, trading is a lifestyle. Yeah. Like, once you enter this field, it's a lifestyle. Like, the shit never fucking stops.
Yeah, the trader lifestyle is a real thing.
Literally.
It's a real, like, sleep. I mean, you know, obviously, like, we got the communities and stuff, so that's why, like, it takes a little bit more like 100%. Work and effort.
Nah, fuck that. Even if you don't have a community, you should be grinding just as hard.
Definitely, yeah. Like, I mean, one of the things that I would say back to, like, what you said about backtesting, it would be like chart time. Like, bro, like, if you're not sitting down in front of that computer watching every tick for at least a month or two, you know, like, you gotta get that chart time. Like, before you could go fly alone, let's say you're gonna be a pilot or whatever, bro, bro, you gotta have like 300 hours in the demo thing, or you gotta like do it with like someone next to you. Like, bro, it's the same thing with trading. Like, you gotta have to either find the mentor or find somebody that kind of walks you through all that, and you gotta put your ass on the computer, bro.
Exactly. Boss the fuck up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just basically pull up to the computer one day, you know, expect to watch my breakdown, your breakdown, whatever, and be like, bro, it's
and
not
take
right.
a page out the book.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it works.
Yeah,
like,
no.
The breakdown is supposed to give you clarity. It's supposed to make things click. It's supposed to make the repetitive information that you always hear kind of, you know, be transparent in certain ways. And, you know, that's what breakdowns are for, to kind of let you know what's possible, but to kind of see the technicalities behind it. That doesn't mean that you're going to get everything out of the breakdown. You still got to be active. Like, one thing I tell anybody who I know that wants to trade is you got to practice what the fuck you preach.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to apply everything that you learn. You could see something. If you don't apply, you'll never level the fuck up from it. It's super simple.
Yeah, because it's like, it's I don't know, people, something that me and Roy were talking about last podcast, they just lack motivation. It's like motivation, and it's like, bro, you could like you could get motivation, but like they say they lack motivation because they just took a loss. Like, bro, then you're just not built for this. Because bro, like losses are gonna be inevitable. Like, there's no way you could avoid a loss in this.
Listen, like, I tell people, like, motivation comes from within. Like, at the end of the day, when I used to work these jobs or whatever the case, don't get me wrong, I knew I was the shit. I believed that I was the shit. But you know what I'm saying? But when I speak to people, I'm still humble. But it's kind of like the same process. You got to be humble with your goddamn journey, but you also got to believe in yourself. So what? You took a learning opportunity today. Make sure that it's not a learning opportunity tomorrow. Take the page out of the book that you need to and learn from it and fucking grow.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple.
Bro, there's a lot of little psychology that goes around it, but it comes back to the same thing. Just consistency. Just keep pulling up. So talk to me about Q, right? So we know Q's the man, the myth, the legend. How's it working with Q, bro?
Man, listen,
because I can tell you how it is working with Raul, and Raul is a very special person to work with. So how's it working with Q?
Yo, working with Q is fun as shit. It's hilarious. It's definitely motivating sometimes, but it's cool because, like, you know, I got somebody who's just like me, who's been doing it, you know, longer, who taught me everything I know. Now I'm on a certain level, you know, with it, how I'm moving. And it's just crazy. Like, yo, I remember when I was back then, like, bro, back then wasn't that long ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just fun to have conversations like that because of the history that we built. And then, you know, he's always checking for me. You know, he's always making sure I'm the best version of myself. He's always making sure I'm on my toes. He's always making sure that, you know, health is well. He be telling me, like, yo, man, you can't be making money and not looking like money. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Q's gotten swole, bro.
Listen.
I saw Q like a year and a half ago too, bro. Q was a little stick, bro. Now he's a little pretty. He's a little jacked.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, that gym, no joke. But it's just like what we were talking about. Like, one thing for sure that I took out of Q's book is, like, he waits for no one to tell him to do something. He gets the fuck up and he does it, whether he has permission or not. He waits for no one's permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, being around Q, he has a real alpha, a real leader mindset. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing about FIP is, like, you know, we're all leaders, we're all creative innovators in our own way. And, you know, like, Q just kind of being like that focal point that kind of started the group for us. It's kind of cool because, like, now everybody has their own sauce. So it's just like in ways that we're all strong to where you would think we would bump heads. It's like, well, damn, I see your perspective on that. Well, what about this? Well, what about that? Like, just like the Meet Your Mentor video that we did. Like, everybody has their own story that stems from it. But, like, you know, we still got a lot of work to do. But it's just like, damn, look what we have accomplished, you know, just now. So it's just crazy, man. Like, one thing about him for sure, like, Q's one of those guys where, you know, you could have a conversation with him. You could talk to him and, you know, he's going to tell you straight up. He's not going to, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to sugarcoat nothing. He's not going to hide nothing. He's going to tell you straight up how it is. You're either going to sink or swim.
No, 100%. I've worked out with him at AMP probably like 3 or 4 times. And anything, bro, it's just straight to the point, bro.
Straight to the point. Like, no beating around the bush. Just, yeah, bing. That's it.
Yeah, and it gets done. He's pretty competitive, though.
Yo, Super competitive.
No. But like you know how we played all those games when we were out there playing, you know, the kickball, baseball, all those games. He swore he beat us in all the games. But I mean,
Q's a super. Yo, you ask Q's a super athlete.
Anything. Swim, I'm a professional swimmer.
Professional swimmer. What you talking about?
Hooper, bro, I could dunk. Yo, football, running back. I'm like, yo, chill.
Listen, I feel like everybody needs that one person that advocates that energy, because energy like that, it brings the best side out of you, the individual, like who's connected with that person. So if you have somebody who's competitively challenging you, it's gonna make you even achieve levels that you didn't think were possible or even know that's possible. And that's one thing about Q that I love. He has the ability of bringing the best side out of somebody out that they didn't even know was possible. Like, here I am now, you know, teaching, having a mentorship, and I could tell you, like years ago, like, you know, when I was making my transition, I didn't even see this possible. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see none of this possible, and it's just like, you know, just blessed to be moving how we're moving. So it's crazy.
Yeah. Always grateful. I could tell you've always been kind of the most humblest one for sure out of the group. You're like, you know, calm, cool, and collected. Ryan's a little crazy. Ryan could get a little crazy.
Man, Ryan, one thing about Ryan gonna make you spend to have a good time.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it, but when you working with my life real quick, man, you better be ready to cough it up, because Ryan's lifestyle is expensive, but boy, I ain't gonna lie, you have a good time and you always have a smile on your face.
Yeah, bro. There's something about Ryan, because like it's just how he talks to you, bro. He has like this big ass smile. You know, he has a big ass smile. It just makes you laugh. I've gone on with Ryan like 2 times, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like, dude, I'll see you next year. Like, I'm good. I'm not trying to go out with you anymore, bro.
Yo, listen. I think me and Ryan did the whole going out thing for like, goddamn, for like a couple months straight, man. In like 2018. 2018, man, it was lit. I was making money off of XRP. You know, trading GU and GJ around that time, but having my way with XRP, talking about I would go from profits to withdraw to spend to in the club to right back again. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a great point in my life, but it just built me to even a point now where I just be like, man, the clubs is whack. I'm all about just traveling now and just having fun with my profits, you know. And the best thing about, you know, the trader lifestyle is this: you could do this shit wherever. Like, I was just in Puerto Rico. I had like a 50K a day in Puerto Rico, and you know, here I am now. And then before Puerto Rico, I was in Mexico making profits. Yeah. So it's just like you could really do this wherever.
Yeah, that's funny you say that. One of my biggest trading days of 2021 were in Mexico. When I went out with Raul, we went out like on a week trip over there. I think I made like 30K within that week just in Mexico. I got the withdrawal. And then I went straight from Mexico straight to Breckenridge in Colorado. And I was 2 weeks in.
Go!
And then in Breckenridge, I cashed out probably like another 10 grand, come back down to Miami, and then I lose. But I mean, it shows you like when you're outside of like your regular trading space,
element, you make money.
You make money because you're not focused on the charts. You get me? Like you're not like thinking charts.
That's what I try to tell everybody, man. Like, whatever the hell you want to do in life, like, trading just gives you the ability to do it. So if you want to be a NASCAR driver taking NASCAR classes, you should make your profit with trading to fund your NASCAR dreams, but don't give up on trading. Use it to continue funding your dreams, because this is your walking ATM purposes, and you do what you got to do. So it's just like, I tell everybody, like, travel. If you're doing Forex, travel. Reason why is you're going to dedicate time to the charts, and you're going to dedicate time to, you know, exploring, and you're going to have balance. Yeah. Because in this game, you need to have balance. Like, don't get me wrong. You should be grinding hard as shit, but make time for things. Make time for your health. Make time to eat. Make time to be on these charts. Make time to feed your brain. Like, you're only human. So it's like, you got to do things in multiple aspects in order to grow properly.
100%. I agree with that. That's something big. Talking about Q, bro, being competitive. I want to set a little competition with Q, bro. I know Q's pretty competitive.
What type of competition?
Well, me and him, when we were at the gym, we did like a little race, like a little short race.
Nah, bro, don't race Q.
Nah, why? He's fast?
Don't race Q, bro.
He's fast?
Listen.
Yeah, I'm fast as shit, bro.
No. Listen. I literally conditioned myself for about 3 months straight. I went from 230 to like 160.
Q's fast.
You know, but listen though. But I was running every day, bro. I'm talking about 5 miles every single day. I started doing 5 miles twice a day, 10 miles, bro. Really conditioning my legs. I got good. I put on just a little bit more weight so I could, you know, feel it in my calves a little bit when I run properly. Bro, I felt good. I'm like, yo, I'm finna race Q. Man, listen, I raced and I'm talking about I'm doing good. I'm keeping up. He gaps me, and I'm talking about running. He gaps me, and the whole time I'm racing him, he's looking back at me while I'm racing him, running. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, I don't know. I used to run track and field back in high school.
Bro, listen.
You think he's that fast?
Listen, nah, I'm not gonna lie. He used to run track and field.
For real.
Gang got it.
Yeah?
Gang got it.
Yeah?
He got it.
Usain Bolt got it?
Nah, listen, he got it, bro.
All right, but does he got it like on 100 or does he got it like on a full
Bro,
lap?
he got it on everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He got it on everything. Like,
right.
like literally after that, I tried it again in a stretch. He beat me. I tried it in short. He beat me. And like, I'm talking about like I was off pre-workout and he didn't even know.
I will hire a full trainer for 6 months for just my.
I ain't gonna lie. If you gonna challenge him, you gotta make it interesting. Like you gotta probably put like 5-10K on the line.
I'll put 10K on the line.
Yeah, put 10K like on the line and. Don't just do it in one sweep. Do it like in a series, and have it recorded. Oh yeah, that's gonna be worth the show. I ain't gonna lie, I'll beat it.
No, but all right, but if you're telling me he's fast as shit, I don't want to go through all that conditioning.
Nah.
Listen,
me. Fuck it. Listen.
You think so?
What you think people do in boxing, bro? What you think people do when they fight? Somebody has the edge already. Y'all both gonna condition, but if you gotta believe in yourself, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
But I think I got the advantage because I'm a little short, dude. You know, I'm a little shorter than him.
Nah, but see, like he
got the long ass.
He got the long legs, so his strides it opens up.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'll see if I get it on the podcast. You know, soon we'll get him on the podcast soon.
100%.
So, bro, Drizzy Banks, I appreciate you for having us on here, bro. Dropping all those psychology gems. Honestly, it's dope to see another trader's perspective, like, and how we have very similar mindsets.
100%.
You know, talked about your journey, your ups and downs. Looking forward to see you back here again. Appreciate you, Drizzy.
Yeah, man. Happy on another episode. Let me give them the sauce on these charts real quick so they can make money all 2022, baby.
Let's get it. All right, take it easy, guys. See you back on episode 4 of the Set of Forgetting podcast, and I'll see you guys then.